women of Sandeshkhali have come out in numbers. And yet, it will be a pain for TMC because ED went to nab down Sheikh Shah Jahan. If ED did not go to nab this criminal, this mafia Sheikh Shah Jahan, women wouldn't have gathered the courage to come out in the open even today. And they would have been facing this systemic violence even today. It would have been pathetic for them. It was only after ED went, CRPF went, and they were tackled, manhandled. Kindly let me complete, ma'am. They were manhandled. And the scenario was people could gather courage that this was high time for them to come out in the open and speak about the systemic violence, the harassment, the rapes, and everything else that they had faced for days and days, nights and nights. I should tell once again, TMC party offices were used for harassing and raping women. This is the categorical allegation. BJP is not alleging this. Women from Sandeshkhali have alleged this. But the sad part is the Chief Minister of West Bengal, a woman who is the police minister or the home minister of Bengal, she categorically said on the floor of the state assembly that all these are actors. A spokesperson of TMC.
Okay, Dr. Sen, therefore the question.
What is this? What is this? This is a
Dr. Sen,
complete state of lawlessness in Bengal.
Dr. Sen, therefore the question. अच्छा सुन लीजिए okay we saw that in Sandeshkhali अब आप मेरा सवाल सुनिए Dr. Sen, the point is and the TMC is asking this question. It is all very well for the BJP's heart to bleed for the women of Sandeshkhali who were alleged rape. Why does their heart not beat for women in Manipur? Why is it that the Prime Minister has the time? Ek minute. Why is it that the Prime Minister has the time to come to West Bengal and not 24 Pargana, but in 9 months has not had the time to go and visit the women in Manipur? Women were raped there, right? And there are official complaints there. Those have been proven. They were raped and they were paraded naked and they were filmed.
Shreya ji, kindly let me respond to that. TMC's logic has no basis at all. It's an illogical thing they are saying. A situation of ethnic violence, it is very unfortunate and it has to be carved down. If an ethnic violence between Meitei people and Kuki people are happening, then the police or the state machinery has to step in and they have to do everything possible under the daylight to control the situation. But that is a different situation. I'm also saying that it is wrong and it has to be carved down. Whatever happened was very painful and strict action were taken. And ethnic violence where thousands of people are involved in the clash is a different scenario. But in the case of Sandeshkhali, it's a very small piece of land. Only 4 islands comprise Sandeshkhali. Here there is no case of ethnic violence, ma'am. Here there is case of systemic violence. TMC leaders who are also local mafias, they have used their muscle power and their whatever machinery they have, with whatever nexus they have with the police, to unleash this violence on local women, local people. This is an entirely different scenario. The local police should have taken a stand. They did not take a suo motu cognizance. The Chief Justice of Honorable Calcutta High Court has also said that police should have taken action. Sheikh Shah Jahan should have been nabbed. 50 days have passed. Police has been doing nothing at all. And women are trying day in and day out.
And there is no doubt in my mind. No, Dr. Sen, there is no doubt in my mind that it is the TMC government that is shielding him. Because had they wanted to arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan, they would have done it 59 days ago. I have no doubt about that in my mind. I have no doubt about the fact that he is being protected because there is an election and Mamata Banerjee's big vote bank is the Muslim vote. Okay, all of us are very clear on this. But Sanjay Jha, I want to come to you with this question, and this is something that pains me. Has this story now become about your rape versus my rape?
Well, let me tell you something with a great deal of sadness, Shreya. That is the truth. I was hearing the BJP spokesperson utter these platitudes about we are fighting for women's rights. You know, I think when political parties abandon their concern for women, only treat them as some kind of a vote bank, you will witness such a brazen hypocrisy and, in my opinion, a disgusting manipulation of what appears to be allegedly a lot of violence. Now, whatever has been alleged in West Bengal must be investigated. I'm very indifferent to which government is in power. I do support the India alliance. But if there's any grain of truth in what the BJP has alleged, let the government investigate that. Let the police put the facts out there and let the courts come in if they have to. But I want to tell you this, Shreya. The BJP is the last political party on earth which should even comment on women's issues. I'll tell you why, because I have written a book where I have dedicated a chapter to the horrific release of the rapists of Bilkis Banu. And it was not just the Gujarat state government. I want to tell the BJP spokesperson that even the central government was complicit in that extremely repugnant behavior. And that happened, Shreya, on the 75th year of Indian independence. I mean, it can't get more sickening than that. I mean, for God's sake, you have a situation where I remember coming on Mirror now with you. A woman is gang raped and the incident is concealed on the pretext of an internet shutdown for 2 months. People had to run from pillar to post to get an FIR registered. Gang rape by a mob. What world are we talking about? I have no problem. Let Narendra Modi win a third term. But can he live with the conscience of the fact that when the women wrestlers were protesting in the streets of Delhi for a sexual harassment case against Brijbhushan Singh, did Mr. Modi give them an audience? And the Prime Minister did photo ops with them when they came back after winning the medals. I think we've become so tolerant in our country of allowing our public leaders to have this halo of being semi-gods and demigods and what have you, that we allow people to get away with blue murder. I am saying so here. I support the TMC, I support the India Alliance, but I will stand with my BJP spokesperson. If there is something wrong, it needs to be out. I don't care who's responsible. But I don't want the BJP to come on a national channel with the kind of popularity yours has, and most important, the credibility that yours has, and utter some kind of pontificating nonsense because they could be playing in electoral politics. I think it's about time we put this extremely shameless, kind of dubiousness out of the public conversation. India deserves better than that.